I think this is kind of the pulse of the neighborhood in a lot of ways, what's going on in Humboldt Park. I try to come here as much as I can, and often that involves getting some espresso just to kind of keep my pep up.
He is creative, he's kind, he's resourceful.
He still is the green operator.
We're just talking about Daniel. He called him a daisy picker.
Yeah. Yeah, work on that finale.
Bickerdike Redevelopment Corporation is a 45-year-old not-for-profit community development corporation. Daniel's role has really been to be a part of the design process on a couple of different projects, and then to be interfacing with the construction process and some of the design issues that come up during the course of construction.
What Daniel was able to do with Bickerdike is articulate a lot of their notions about green and sustainability and then architectural ideas.
The first project I worked on when my fellowship started is the Rosa Parks Apartments. The Rosa Parks Apartments is a 94-unit development across 8 buildings in Humboldt Park. This project was designed by Land & Bone Baker Architects and was built by Humboldt Construction, the wholly owned subsidiary construction company of Bickerdike. The great thing about Humboldt Construction is it enables us to be more conscious of both the process between development and construction, and also more intentional in hiring local individuals to benefit from these projects. One of the things I worked on really early in the project was developing an art component to this development. So we saw this art project as a real opportunity to invest in the building and also to invest in building community within the new residents who would be moving there. A great thing about this art project was it enabled us to get beyond just calling this the Rosa Parks Apartments and create something beautiful for the facade of these buildings that paid tribute to her legacy. Zapata Apartments is a 4-building, 62-unit multifamily rental project in Logan Square.
One of the nice things about this building is that it's going to have a big scale community space on the first floor, and that it has a cantilevered area over the parking lot, so you get quite a bit of units on a small site. The schools in the area are really the reason that Zapata Apartments got off the ground. Is we worked with LS&A early on, who really saw the need for stabilizing the housing around here so that kids wouldn't have to transfer from school to school based on where their parents could afford to live.
The Franklin Apartments is a brand new project for Bickerdike and seeks to be a 92-unit, 10-building project in Humboldt Park, the same area as the Rosa Parks Apartments. We got this project started in a unique way through a design competition in which we invited and paid architects to participate in the early schematic phases of the project.
Daniel led a competitive design process among 4 architectural teams that was new for us and really added a lot of value to and really influenced the way that I think will work in the future.
I think over the course of the 3 years I've really grown to have a broader appreciation of the life of buildings and the life of a community. I think sustainability recognizes that buildings last a long time and that there needs to be both the allocation of monetary resources and the intentionality within an organization to maintain what it is that we make.
The effect of having a designer on staff is wonderful. And I think it's brought new thinking to the organization and has helped us to see that there's lots that you can do during the design phase on the front end to accomplish your goals on the back end.
He's really expanded the role, I think. It's a modern role of what an architect can be.
When we did Rosa Parks Apartments, I think everybody was trying to sort of make heads or tails out of what does this comprehensive sustainable design mean. And so Daniel took it upon himself to do a wonderful cutaway drawing of the building and that highlighted and labeled each of the green features and then explained what each of those pieces were.
For Daniel to be able to bring that more visual and playful a role, yet equally serious as it always was, is, I think, great.
Chicago is known for its architecture. It's the seat of fabulous architecture and has been for over 100 years. It's also known for its community organizing, and the Rose Fellow has brought the two together, and it's a symbol of how these two can work together so well.